many times have I told you about that awful pipe? And that thing. This house is bad enough. Why'd you have to hang that thing up?
Because I'm a sportsman and I'm proud of this trophy. I stalked it for days before I finally bagged it.
Bagged it? You backed over it with your camper.
Well, you know how I hate guns.
I hate this house. I miss our apartment in New York.
Well, it's probably still for rent. You could move back.
I wouldn't give you the pleasure. I'm staying. It was my money that bought this house.
It was not. I saved up for it out of my allowance.
Well, you're not getting any more allowance. Not until you get that beast off my wall.
I don't need your money anymore, Agnes. I always dreamed of a southern mansion. With this house, I've got everything I ever wanted.
Mm-hmm. Well, your dream has turned into my nightmare. I detest this house, and especially my bedroom. It's just awful.
But you have the one with a view. It overlooks the duck pond.
Yes, and all day I get to watch that weirdo caretaker saying strange things to the ducks.
Well, they might seem strange, but Harley knows what he's doing. The people call him the Duck Man.
There are other things I hate about living here. I miss the club. There's no one here to talk to.
There are lots of nice women in the village.
I can't talk to them. They all have a speech impediment.
That's not a speech impediment. That's a southern accent.
I miss New York. I miss shopping for diamonds. I miss the theater. And most of all, I miss rushing for a taxi and knocking all those people down.
I know. You'll get used to the slow pace down here.
Slow pace? This is like living in a wax museum.
Then I take it you don't want to go to the Founders' Day parade this afternoon.
I can just see a parade in this town. The mayor sits on a horse while the townspeople walk by.
If you would only give it a chance, Agnes, you'd realize this town is filled with charm.
Is that what it's filled with? I thought the sewers had backed up.
Set fire to me again.
Darling, I just want to light it.
But you hate it when I smoke.
Oh, don't be silly. Anything you do is fine with me.
Now, leave me alone. Get out of here.
But I want to be with you.
Okay, Agnes, you win. I'll take the moose head down tomorrow.
All right, darling. Anything you say. All I want is to please you.
Don't start with me, Agnes. I'm taking it down.
Why? I think it adds a lot to the room.
What? I thought you hated it.
No, I think it's lovely.
You're acting strange, Agnes. What happened this morning? You bang your head when you kissed the mirror?
No, it's not. Here, I made you a drink.
What is it?
It's a mint julep.
A mint julep. Listen, Scarlett O'Hara, I knew you were capable of some awful things, but I never thought you'd try to poison me.
It's not poison.
Then you drink it. It's not poison. That's really good.
I'm glad you like it. Oh, I love it when you smile like that. It makes me feel so happy.
Really?
Really.
Boy, Agnes, you haven't acted like this for years. You know, maybe living here is just the right thing for us.
Oh, yes, darling. I think it's a wonderful place.
You know, I'd hoped you'd learn to like it here, but I never expected this.
Let's go for a walk by the pond, and then we can go riding.
Okay. Hold it. Don't hand me that crock. I know why you want to go by the pond. You're going to try to drown me.
Why would I want to drown you?
Yeah, that's right. You're the one with all the money. Well, I don't know what you're up to, but whatever it is, I'm not going to fall for it. Now, leave me alone.
Yes, darling. All I want to do is please you.
Harley, what are you doing here?
I had to come here. First, the church bells struck 13 o'clock, and then Farmer Bradley's hunting dog ran off with his prize pig, and then for 1 solid hour, All of Mrs. Brady's stock went crazy and wild and rearing up and down and whinnying. So, she has a fish hatchery. What really convinced me to come here is that everybody in town smells like coleslaw.
What has all this got to do with me?
Everything. Yesterday, your wife changed before your eyes.
She didn't even do that on her honeymoon.
Oh, I mean changing her appearance and her sexy behavior.
How did you know about that?
It all relates to the legend.
What legend?
The legend of this house. Don't you know anything? the Whitman Manor. Sit down. 150 years ago, James Whitman caught his wife, Clara, with the butler. He shot them before Clara or the butler did anything.
For once, the butler didn't do it, huh?
Because he didn't do it, Clara's love went unrequited. Her spirit now roams this house searching for true love. Her spirit is now within your wife's body.
What a rotten break for her spirit. Oh, Harley, this is ridiculous.
But it's not ridiculous, and sit down. You must believe it. The longer her love goes unrequited, the more upset she will become. She'll never let you rest.
Are you sure you're talking about Agnes?
No, I'm talking about Clara Whitman. There is no more Agnes.
Harley, I think you ought to sleep it off.
But I'm not drunk, Mr. Turner. Today she brought you a mint julep on a silver tray.
How did you know about that?
And a riding crop.
That's right.
And she acted very romantic and said all she wants to do is to please you.
I can't believe it.
Then she said she would like to walk with you to the duck pond.
Then all this is true.
Of course it's true. And tomorrow she'll seek out your love again, and she'll be more irresistible than she was today.
Well, if Claire Whitman wants love, she's come to the right place. I'll be glad to give it to her.
Well, I don't blame you. She's the most desirable woman in the world. And according to the legend, you'll have the time of your life.
Well, after being married to Agnes, that won't be so hard.
Of course. Once Clara gets the love she needs, her spirit will go to rest, and Agnes will return.
No, not Agnes. I'm not letting her back in this house.
Then you must not give your love to Clara Whitman, or you'll never see her again.
But Claire's wonderful. What am I going to do?
Look, I've got my own problems. One of my ducks is showing a strange interest in the swan.
Hi, lover.
Hi. Wow. You're definitely not Agnes.
Who's Agnes?
Oh, the woman who used to live in your body. But property values have sure gone up since you moved in.
Let's not waste time talking.
No, stop. This is no good. I can't stop thinking about my wife.
Oh, does that make you feel guilty?
No, it makes me feel sick. And that's why I must say no to you.
You can't say no forever.
Stop carrying on like this.
I know I could make you happy if you just get into the right spirit.
That's exactly what I can't do.
Oh, sure you can. It's easy.
I can't stand this. Get away from me. Get out of here.
All right, darling. I just want to make you happy.
Oh. Any more of this and I'll be out with Harley and the ducks. This is torture. What am I going to do?
Is there anything I can do to please you?
No, stop. Please go away. No, don't go.
I'd love to stay. You know how much I want to please you.
I'm sure you will. Is that you, Agnes?
Well, of course. Were you expecting someone else?
Not expecting, Agnes. Just hoping.
I want to know why we woke up on this couch together.
Because we went to sleep on this couch together.
You? beast. I don't know. It would make you happy. I'd sue for divorce. Why can't I remember anything?
Well, Agnes, you just haven't been yourself lately.
I demand to know what happened last night.
We had a wonderful time together. Just like the first time we were ever alone. Only you didn't get sick.
Well, you may have caught me in a weak moment, Lee Turner, but there is no chance of it ever happening again.
That's right, Agnes. Not a ghost of a chance.